Remember the story of South Africans making their own Inkomazi in order to turn it into skincare products that would one day make them millions of randellas, only then to find out that it was all just a pyramid scheme that made one man stinking rich and all of his victims just stinking. Hey man, I might as well just tell you the story. It's the early 1980s and a sheep farmer in a small northern Cape town called Garies just got hit with an idea. Adriaan Niewoudt gets an idea from his Oma who used milk culture as a skincare product. He decided, you know what, this is a good idea. So he was going to turn it into a miracle cosmetic line called Cleopatra's Secret, supposedly bound for export to the United States of America. In order to make it, he needed Kubus, a plant-based culture people grow themselves. And if you wanted to join in, it was very simple. All you needed to do was buy an activator starter pack for 500 Rand. Then grow the goo in a jar in your kitchen. After maybe a week or two, scoop out the yogurty culture, dry it, post the powder back into the envelope, and you would get 10 Rand from Mr. Niewoudt. Understandably so, South Africans went crazy. Thousands of households are growing rotten milk culture in jars, in kitchens, in garages. Literally, whole towns were stinking of, except there was no money. There was no Cleopatra's Secret. There wasn't even an export deal to America. It was all just a big Ponzi scheme. Years before South Africans even knew that word. Simply, new subscribers were paid off from the 500 Rands from other customers. The envelopes of dried milk powder just got ground up, repackaged, and sold back into the market as activator kits for the next round of victims. And by 1984, authorities found tons of rotting milk culture dumped in a shed and decided, Yazin, we are shutting down this whole operation due to it being illegal gambling. Up to 70,000 people had poured in an estimated 140 million Rand, tracing a dream that smelled like long life milk that had given up on life. So what happened to Niewoudt? Well, he pocketed 80 million Rand, which was an untold fortune in 1984, before he was sequestrated and the sheriff came for his furniture, his sheep, and even his children's bicycles. Fun fact, Niewoudt himself never even went to prison over this pyramid scheme. Niewoudt tried Kubus again in 2004. He also tried a safe from muggers tourism scheme on the Orange River in 2008, but it was shut down again for literally being Kubus 2.0. And in 2016, he tried to do a whites-only Afrikaans enclave called Eureka, which was wound up in 2023 for it being run illegally. Mashed up potatoes, Pretoria.